You know, there's a very special element we often forget when trying to make our homes feel warm and inviting. It goes beyond mopping floors, wiping dust, or lighting a scented candle. It's about cultivating an atmosphere, an emotional and sensory experience that greets you the moment you step inside. A clean house is wonderful, of course, but a home that carries a sense of serenity, warmth, and heartfelt care, that's truly magical. Over the years, I've come to realize that the most meaningful changes come not from expensive cleaning products or high-tech gadgets, but from simple, time-honored practices passed down through generations, wisdom shared by mothers, grandmothers, and women who nurture their homes with deep love and intention. Today, I'd like to share with you 10 trusted, time-tested secrets that women like me have used for decades to keep their homes smelling not just fresh, but deeply comforting. If you ever entered a home and immediately felt at ease, as though everything was exactly as it should be, that's the kind of feeling we're aiming to create. This isn't just about removing unpleasant odors. It's about intentionally building a space that reflects your personality, your care, and your values. So stay with me as we explore these 10 powerful, practical, and soul-nourishing tips together. Secret number 1. Invite fresh air in every single day. You might not give it much thought, but the air inside your home can grow stale surprisingly quickly. The lingering sense of cooking, pets, cleaning supplies, and everyday life all blend together over time. Without realizing it, your home starts to trap that heaviness, and no candle or air freshener can truly fix it. They only mask it temporarily. That's why one of the most enduring and effective habits I've maintained, and many women before me have too, is this: open your windows every day. Whether it's raining, snowing, sweltering, or freezing, even cracking them open for just 5 minutes can make a world of difference. Fresh air does what no artificial fragrance ever can. It resets your entire home. It clears out the old, tired air and replaces it with something vibrant and alive. You'll feel it almost instantly, a sense of lightness, a deeper breath, a shift in energy. No matter how advanced your HVAC system is, it can never fully replace the benefits of real outdoor air. I've heard people say it's too cold, or it's too hot to open the windows. I understand hesitation, but here's the truth. That brief moment of discomfort is fleeting. Put on a sweater, turn on a fan, or adjust the thermostat if needed. But don't deprive your home and your body of the gift of pure, fresh air. I often open the bedroom window while making the bed in the morning, or let the kitchen breeze in while wiping down the counters. These are small, gentle routines, but they carry meaning. They signal to your home that it's being cared for, and more importantly, they help you feel more refreshed and centered. So the first secret is simple yet profound. Let fresh air in, even if just for a few minutes. It's one of the most compassionate things you can do for your space, your health, and your inner peace. Secret number 2, vinegar, not fancy, but absolutely essential. I'll admit, vinegar doesn't sound glamorous. In fact, it has a sharp, sour smell when you first use it. But trust me, and trust the countless women who came before us. It's one of the most powerful, natural cleaning tools you can have. And the best part? It's safe, non-toxic, and incredibly affordable. The key is in how you use it. I always keep a spray bottle filled with equal parts white vinegar and water. That's it. No added perfumes, no synthetic chemicals. Just 2 simple ingredients that, when combined, become a remarkable cleaner and deodorizer. You can mist it into the air to neutralize cooking odors, spritz it on countertops after meals, or use it to wipe down sinks, the inside of your microwave, refrigerator shelves, or even your trash can. It works beautifully on glass, tile, stainless steel, and more. If a room feels musty or stale, try placing a shallow bowl of vinegar out overnight. By morning, the unpleasant odor will have been absorbed, leaving the air noticeably cleaner. No masking, no residue, just real freshness. I know some people shy away from the idea, saying things like, "It smells like pickles." But here's the secret. The vinegar scent fades completely within 20 minutes. And when it disappears, it takes the bad smells with it. That's the real power of vinegar. It doesn't cover things up, it eliminates them. There's also something deeply grounding about using vinegar. It connects us to a simpler way of living. When we relied on what worked rather than what was marketed, we used natural solutions because they were effective, and vinegar is effective, full stop. So give it a try. Keep a bottle within reach, and don't be afraid to use it. It may not smell like a rose garden, but it will help your home feel genuinely clean, honest, and well-loved without any artificial cover-ups. Secret number 3. Wash the things you tend to overlook. When we think about cleaning, most of us focus on the obvious: floors, bathrooms, kitchen counters, and dishes. And yes, those are important. But here's something many of us forget. Odors often hide in the fabrics we don't think to clean. Curtains, throw pillows, sofa covers, blankets draped over chairs. They all absorb smells like sponges. Every time you cook, every time your pet jumps on the couch, every time the windows stay closed for days, these soft surfaces silently soak up whatever's in the air. Over time, those scents settle in and linger. And because we don't see visible dirt like we do on hard surfaces, we forget they need regular attention. But I promise you, washing these forgotten fabrics can completely transform the scent of your home. I make it a point to do a full fabric refresh once every season. 4 times a year, I take down the curtains, unzip cushion covers, and wash throw blankets and decorative pillows. For delicate items, I take them to the dry cleaner. Yes, it's a bit of extra work, but the results are always worth it. I often add a splash of vinegar or a light, unscented fabric deodorizer during the rinse cycle. Not to add perfume, but to lift trapped odors without replacing them with artificial fragrances. And here's the truth. Just because a fabric looks clean doesn't mean it is clean. Think of your favorite sweater. It might not be stained, but after wearing it a few times, you know it needs a wash. The same goes for your home's textiles. So the third secret is about tending to the quiet, soft corners of your home, the ones that hold on to scent and memory. Give them the care they deserve, and your entire space will feel lighter and more inviting. Secret number 4. Don't just empty the trash, clean the can. It's easy to believe that taking out the trash is enough. You tie the bag, carry it out, and consider the job done. But here's the catch. While the garbage is gone, the smell often remains. And the culprit isn't the trash. It's the trash can itself. Let's be honest. Spills happen. A cracked egg, a bit of spoiled food, coffee ground that slipped through a bag. They all find their way to the bottom of the bin. Over time, they seep into plastic or metal, invisible but very much present in the air. That's when your kitchen starts to carry that faint but persistent sour odor, even when everything else seems spotless. This is where the habit of washing your trash can weekly, yes, once a week, makes a surprisingly big difference. All you need is dish soap, white vinegar, and access to water. Take the bin outside, scrub it thoroughly inside and out, and let it air dry before adding a fresh liner. If you don't have outdoor access or it's too cold, you can do this in your bathtub. Just rinse it well afterward. And don't forget the lid. The underside collects grime you wouldn't believe. Some people like to place a dryer sheet or a sprinkle of baking soda at the bottom for extra freshness, which can help. But the real key is consistency. A clean trash can mean a fresh-smelling kitchen, no matter what's happening on the stove or in the sink. It's a small effort that yields immediate results. You're not just managing odors, you're eliminating the source. And that kind of attention to detail is what makes a home feel truly cared for. Secret number 5. Simmer something warm and heartfelt. There's nothing quite like walking into a home and being greeted by a comforting, familiar scent. One that doesn't just smell good, but feels like home. That's the magic of simmering a homemade potpourri on the stove. It's not trendy or flashy, but it's incredibly effective. I started doing this years ago on a rainy afternoon when the house felt heavy and lifeless. I tossed orange peels, a cinnamon stick, a few cloves, and a splash of vanilla into a pot of water, set it on low heat, and went about my day. Within minutes, the whole house smelled like a cozy holiday gathering, even though I hadn't baked anything. Since then, simmering has become one of my favorite little rituals. You can customize it by season. Lemon slices and rosemary in summer, apple peels and nutmeg in fall, ginger and mint in spring for a refreshing lift. This isn't about masking odors. It's about creating warmth and comfort intentionally. It invites a sense of calm and belonging into your space. Guests notice it, and you'll find yourself relaxing as the scent drifts through the rooms. If you have a slow cooker, use that instead. It's safer and can run unattended. Fill it with water and your favorite ingredients. Set it to low and enjoy the aroma all day. Scents like cinnamon, vanilla, and citrus are powerful because they connect us to memories. Family dinners, quiet mornings, holidays. You're not just cleaning the air, you're telling your home that it matters. And that's something no store-bought spray can replicate. Secret number 6, deep clean carpets, because they hold on to everything. Carpets are cozy and comforting underfoot, but they're also silent collectors. Every footstep, every tract in dirt, every pet accident, every spill, they all get absorbed into the fibers. Over time, this builds up, and no amount of vacuuming can reach the deep down grime. That's why deep cleaning your carpets at least twice a year is so important. More often if you have pets or allergies. This isn't about appearance. A carpet can look clean but still harbor odors that affect your entire home's atmosphere. You don't need to buy an expensive machine. You can rent one or hire a professional. But if you enjoy doing it yourself, a good home shampooer is a worthwhile investment. I use hot water extraction with a bit of white vinegar in the rinse cycle. It lifts out old smells and leaves the carpet genuinely fresh, not artificially perfumed. Yes, it takes effort, but the way your home smells afterward makes it worth every minute. Clean carpets change everything. The air, the mood, even the health of your space. When you deep clean them, you're removing months or even years of accumulated life from beneath your feet. So don't wait for a stain or guest to arrive. Make this a regular part of your routine. Twice a year, deep clean your carpets, not for show, but for your own peace of mind and well-being. Secret number 7, keep baking soda in every room. It's quiet but mighty. There's a humble little box in your pantry that does far more than most people realize. It's not flashy or fragrant, but when it comes to keeping your home fresh, baking soda is a true powerhouse. Unlike air fresheners, it doesn't mask odors. It absorbs them quietly and effectively without harsh chemicals or overpowering scents. Start with your refrigerator. Even if it looks clean, lingering smells from leftovers or forgotten items can build up. An open box of baking soda helps neutralize them before they spread. But don't stop there. Sprinkle baking soda on carpets before vacuuming. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes to absorb odors, especially from pets or cooking. Shoes are another odor trap. Toss a little baking soda inside overnight. Then shake it out in the morning. Your sneakers will feel fresher instantly. Laundry hampers, trash cans, linen closets, even your car. Baking soda can quietly keep all these spaces cleaner. I like to keep a small dish in the guest bathroom, tucked out of sight. It doesn't announce itself, but it works. Best of all, it's safe, affordable, and chemical-free. Perfect for homes with kids and pets. So if your home feels clean but still has a strange smell, try placing open containers of baking soda in problem areas. You'll notice the difference, and so will your guests. It's a gentle, natural kind of freshness, and that's the most comforting kind. Secret number 8, clean the hidden smell zones, the places everyone forgets. We clean what we see, counters, sinks, floors, mirrors. But some of the worst odors come from places we rarely check. Think about the spots you haven't touched in weeks. Behind the toilet, under the fridge, inside the dishwasher filter, sink drains, even your washing machine. Yes, the appliance that cleans your clothes can itself become a source of odor if neglected. In the kitchen, pull the fridge out occasionally. You might find dust, crumbs, or spilled liquids. A quick wipe with vinegar and warm water helps. In the bathroom, clean behind and under the toilet. It makes a surprising difference. Dishwashers collect food in their filters. Cleaning it takes 5 minutes and greatly improves air quality. For drains, pour in baking soda, then vinegar, let it bubble, then flush with hot water. It freshens the whole sink area. And for front-loading washing machines, leave the door open after use and wipe the rubber seal regularly. Moisture there breeds mildew. These tasks aren't glamorous, but they're vital. I suggest setting a monthly reminder to check these hidden spots. A little attention now prevents big problems later. Secret number 9, choose scents that whisper, not shout. There's a big difference between a home that smells pleasant and one that feels overwhelming. You probably walked into a room where the air freshener is so strong it makes you want to leave. The goal isn't to make people notice the scent. It's to help them feel something, calm, comfort, safety, without even knowing why. That's why I always recommend subtle, natural fragrances. A few drops of lemon or lavender oil in your mop water leaves a clean, gentle scent. A cotton ball with a drop of vanilla or cedar oil tucked behind a curtain can softly scent a room. One candle, burned for just an hour in the evening, is often enough. You don't need multiple sprays or plug-ins. Overdoing it feels like you're hiding something. Artificial scents often linger unpleasantly. Older women know this. Less is more. The scent of clean sheets or fresh citrus does more for the soul than any store-bought fragrance. Let your home's natural cleanliness shine, and let a soft, gentle aroma quietly enhance it. It's not about impressing anyone. It's about feeling at peace. When the scent matches that feeling, your home becomes more than clean. It becomes a sanctuary. Secret number 10. Build a smell routine, not a last-minute fix. Here's a lesson I've learned the hard way. Trying to make your home smell nice 5 minutes before guests arrive rarely works. Spraying, lighting candles, rushing to open windows. It feels frantic and temporary. True freshness comes from consistency. It's not about deep cleaning once a month, but about small, daily acts of care that become part of your rhythm. Here's my simple routine. Each morning, I crack a window for 5 to 10 minutes. I check the trash. Even if it's not full, I make sure nothing's starting to spoil. I fluff pillows and straighten the couch. Fab or hold scent, and a quick shake helps. If the air feels heavy, I simmer something on the stove. If I have pets, I clean the litter box or air out their bed. In the evening, I light one lightly scented candle for an hour to bring calm. Before bed, I empty the washer and clear the sink. Overnight, smells start there. Sometimes I sprinkle baking soda in the hamper or behind the bathroom door. That's it. Nothing extravagant, just small, thoughtful actions done daily. When you do this consistently, your home stops surprising you. No panic, no mystery smells, just quiet confidence. A smell routine isn't about perfection. It's about presence. The more you care for your space, the more peaceful it becomes. So if you remember one thing, let it be this. Small habits, done daily, create something powerful. You're not just maintaining a house. You're creating a warm, safe, loving atmosphere. And that, more than any product, is what makes a home truly feel like home. These 10 simple, heartfelt, time-tested secrets have helped women like me keep our homes smelling fresh, clean, and full of comfort every single day. They're not trends or shortcuts. They're rituals, habits, and acts of love. Because caring for your home isn't just about cleanliness. It's about how you want to feel when you walk through your door. It's about peace, warmth, and pride. Maybe you already do some of these things. Maybe a few are new. Either way, I hope this reminded you that you already carry wisdom and that the quiet routines you build are what bring the deepest sense of peace. Discover more wisdom and inspiration at Echo Mind. If this brought you comfort, made you smile, or gave you a spark of inspiration for your next cleaning day, please click the like button. Your likes help us share these meaningful tips with more people who need them. And if you're looking for more thoughtful advice, practical tips, and gentle reminders for a peaceful life, subscribe to the Echo Mind YouTube channel. You'll join a community that values harmony, calm, and intentional living. We post new videos regularly, filled with timeless wisdom and fresh perspectives to help you nurture your space and your soul. Don't miss out on future episodes that will help you create beauty, peace, and well-being in your everyday life.